This is FX Mesh here, smashing it. What is going on, guys? Now I'm just going to bring you to some of the trades I took this week using simple break and retest. So I posted them on my Telegram, which is t.me/FXMesh, and I took this trade, EURUSD, at this point, and it came out very fine. And I'll just be explaining how I went about that. And it's just a simple break and retest principle where I was able to first of all identify the overall trend of EURUSD pushing to the downside, and with that bearish push to the downside, I was looking for where price is going to come back to retest certain key levels are already marked out, and waiting for the price to give me more push in the direction of the bearish trend. Now my principle is just based off of simple break and test, where I've got key levels marked out, and if I'm able to identify the direction of the market, and in this case the direction was a bearish trend, very clear indication and push to the downside. So what I did was to allow price to break past the key levels I've already identified, which are all these levels. Break past it, comes back to it, and come back to retest and start giving me candlestick in the direction of the trend, which is the bearish trend. So that's what I applied here in this particular setup. So price has been pushing downwards. Let's start from here. So price pushed downwards, came back to retest this level. The reason why I marked this level was that there was a structure here, then I drew the structure, I brought down this level forward like this, allow price to break past, hit here, came down again. Meanwhile, I've already identified this level because price has rejected here multiple times. So once you are able to identify a level where price has rejected or retested, then you can now mark that area as a point of interest. So this is my point of interest. So allow price to break past, retest, I say retest with a wick, and push it to the downside. Now I just want to go back to what I saw, EURUSD. EURUSD. Let me see where the pointer to two taps. Okay, so let's see. So I think I took it from around this area. So very simple. Just requires a lot of patience, waiting for the market to align with the principle or what I've set out to carry out in the trade. Now price pushes to the downside, comes back again to retest this level. You can see the push to the upside to retest this level, and after that it started pushing downwards and downwards, and again I was able to identify this point as a level. Price came back, broke past it and came back again to retest it and started pushing downwards. When price started pushing downwards, then I took a sell from here at this point and was in profits. I think it's around this area. Yeah, something like that, something like this, something like that. So I was able to take a sell there. So it's pretty much easy trade, but it just requires a lot of patience, like I said before, because if you look at the trend, it has been on a bearish push, and the reason is that if you look at DXY, it's an index that captures the overall strength of the US dollars comparing to other major currencies of the world, like the GBP, the AUD, the NZD, and the CAD and all that. So the overall trend of the US dollar is captured in this particular index. So this is the exact attitude of the market of the US dollar. So what can you see here? You can see that the price is pushing upwards, clear push to the upside, creating higher, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs. So this is just the situation. Okay, let me use. Okay, this is what's happening. See, a clear push to the upside. So what it means is that the US dollar gains strength, and for euro USD, when the US dollar gains strength, price will push downwards. For euro USD, price will push downwards because US is the suffix. So that's why we saw a push in the direction, in the downward push in the direction of euro USD. Now, what do we expect in the coming week? From 22nd, we're going to be expecting, based on this particular euro USD, we're going to be expecting price. You see that price has already. Let me clean now. Let me take out this. So let's see the market clearly. Okay, now you can see that price has been pushing upwards, and it has come here. It's around this point here. So I would expect price to push upwards, because we experienced a kind of a bounce, came up here, bounced here on this trend line, and I'm expecting price to push upwards. So if that happens, then it means that for euro USD we're going to be experiencing a more bearish trend to the downside. So I can now say I can even just take out all these lines and make it clean. That's going forward. I would rather, I can take this one forward. Now I clean this one out. Okay, now we can see that price has created a kind of a minimum support here, right, and sort of formed a double bottom, and up, then down, and up again. So I'll expect price to come and test this level, go up. When it gets here, it's going to react here. It's either it's going to bounce back, or it's going to break past here. Then I'll start looking for buying opportunity. So that is what I'm going to be looking out for euro USD. So it's even kind of forming a kind of a trend here, sort of. Not necessarily actually, but let's see how it goes. So that's how I'll be looking at the market. I'll expect the price to come up here, or because I can also draw a level here as well and see if price will break past here and hit here, or break past here, retest here and go up here and bounce backwards, or break past here and retest and start pushing to the upside. So it all depends on what the price wants to do. So we allow the we wait for the market to play out in line with what we expect and what we want. Then we'll now begin to take trading opportunities according to whatever we are whatever pair we want to take. Now for the USD chef, I ran into losses in that particular trade I took. Now the reason was that I identified that price was pushing to the upside on a channel, on a bullish channel. So what happened was that I'll play the price from here. Now I had an intention to buy. This is a very simple trade. price is creating higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, and it was at this point. Then I was able to identify, construct a flag. It was a flag here. Then while it was there, I allowed the market price to play. Let's see what happens at that point in time. Now it's now it decided to play out. It started playing out. Then when the price got here, I was thinking that when price got to this point, now look at it. When price got to this level, because here's a key level marked on from a higher time frame. When I saw this candlestick close. Let me take this one out first. I saw this candlestick close, and you see this candlestick going upwards. So that happened, and I took a buy. Also to support the fact that the price is pushing to the upside, I was expecting this kind of scenario. Up, down, which has done, down, then up. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. So, but when price started to play, and you see what happened, there was a spike to the downside, and that's how I ran into losses in USD CHF, which is here. I'll show you. So that's USD CHF, and that's how I ran into losses. So, but that's a very good setup. But there was an impulse at that point in time. I don't know, maybe there was a news, but I don't think there was a news then, but I don't know what really happened. The price just came all of a sudden downwards, and there wasn't any major news then, but that's how it happens in trading. So it's just about trading with a proper risk management and being able to control your account and make sure that you know how much you are willing to risk and how much you are willing to win. So this is FX May share, smashing it. I will be looking at fewer pairs as time goes on. I don't want to be running through other many pairs. It's going to be kind of confusing. I would like to focus on specific pairs so that my teaching can be clear and understanding. Now I like this particular pair. We have been trading recently, EURUSD. Now it's very simple. I will just make up the setup here for the week. Now on the 4 hours, let's go on the 4 hours before I wrap up this video. Now this is how I set up. First of all, I identify the trend, I identify the trend. The trend is a bearish trend to the downside, but what I do is identify the key levels, the structure. These are the structure here. These at this point are the structures, points that price has gone as reversed. Then look at this point. I can draw a line straight here, through here, or I can identify here. So look at here again, 1 2 3, here. So I can draw it. I can easily just draw a line through here. So identify areas where price has rejected and tested. Look at it has rejected here 3 times, 1 2 3. Here, break past here, break past it downwards, up again, here again, righted here again, a little bit here again. So that's why I drew this line. That's the reason why I draw the line. I don't just draw the lines anyhow I want to draw it. I draw it based on the way price has reacted. Then secondly, I can also draw another line here as well. I can make the lines thicker. So I just double click and make it thicker. Make the lines thicker. Yeah, then just make the lines thicker. Since their lines are drawn on the higher time frame, on the 4 hours time frame, then what do I do next is to zoom in zoom in. Okay, now price, the idea is for price has broken past this line now. I expect price to push downwards and hit here, but it's going to take some time. So what I want to do is that first of all, identify the structure, the points. These are the structures. Then secondly is to identify the trend. The trend is on a bearish trend pushing to the downside. Then what I will do now is to see, because I now have to pay attention to this area. So what I do is to draw another small structure here under here, which it has made for me. Then I will now have to wait for price to do something. I'll be waiting for price to, there's a structure here, another one here, but I'm wanting this setup is going to take some time. I want price to, let me go to lower time frame. Let me see if I can analyze this properly. So okay, see, there's no signal, so I will expect price to do two things. That price will have to come. So let's come here. There's a structure here. I want price to come around here, react here, and bounce upwards or break past here, come retest here, and push to the downside to hit this space. So it's a little bit it's not too clear yet, but what I know is that price is on a bearish trend, right? Over on that bearish trend, it has broken past the trend line, has gone to the upside, giving two double tops here, push to the downside here, but I'll be expecting price to move downwards to react here. Now this is FX May here, smashing it. I'll be back again with more content. Peace out.